lovely, actually, isn't it? Crawford. Honest to God, Crawford. Hi, Michelle. Can you hear me? Can you see me all right? Doing a little sound test. That is beautiful. Not gonna lie, it's just stunning. Yep. Is everything on here? Yep, that's audio mixer, that's fine. Says it's doing it. Just need to hello, yes, Leslie, it was unexpected. Keep you on your toes, I think. I'm going to keep you on your toes. Well, what happened was, I was sat there and I was thinking, oh, I really want to do a live. Maybe I'll do one for tomorrow because I haven't actually got a video prepared for tomorrow, and I was trying to sort of figure it out after my little break. And then I thought, do you know what? Rules are meant to be broken. I'm going to go on now. That's what I did. Oh, a diamond. Yes, it was something Anna said, actually. Anna had said about the jumper of the Pink Week last week, the jumper being very much like my diamond project, my diamond vibe. And I thought actually that would really work well in combination with this. I'm also going to look at another colour, a more bluey colour, because of the stained glass windows from the Salisbury Cathedral that I took some video of. You'll see that on an edited video, mind you. I've got it all ready to go. Where does the Pinkest Pink arrive? Oh, I don't know, actually. I haven't even checked. It shouldn't be long, actually, Michelle. The Pinkest Pink, really excited about that. And I said to it felt like a challenge, not gonna lie, felt like a challenge. So I was like, we will see about that, shall we? We will see. Hi, Missy. Hello, everyone. I know it's very spontaneous, but you know, I figured, why not? I was sat there, I really wanted to come on and do some creative stuff. I'm just swatching right now. Sorry, you can't even see that I'm doing that. Yes, diamonds. I'm not bringing back. I haven't really got rid of them. It's just, I thought from one of these pieces from last week, I thought this is got potential, and there's little gaps, and I thought diamonds. I love the idea of like precision versus chaos. There's something quite me in that. The extremes of both. I really like the idea of it. Which is very me, really, isn't it? Let's be honest. If I end up having spaghetti bolognese in the middle of this live, I apologise, kind of. But I only apologise to the point of which I'm still going to do it. It's like a forewarning apology. My husband's just made spaghetti bolognese and I can smell it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll have it after the live, and I'm like, I don't know. So I thought I would come on and I was just playing with this before the live came on. I thought I'm going to put some diamonds up here. I'm going to just mess around a bit. And I thought I would come on and show you some of the stuff from the last few days, like pics and things. Just because. Hi Amy, hello. What's Laura saying? Now I want spaghetti bolognese. Honestly, Laura, it's beautiful. I have a secret ingredient to spaghetti bolognese that I'm telling you now will change your life. It is cumin. Put it in with the onions and the meat when you're frying it off, along with like your garlic and your oregano and all those freshy herbs. Cumin. Honest to God, it is a game changer. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you. I'm just doing a bit of swatcheroonie on here, doing a bit of diamond. I was thinking about doing some diamonds on this one, but I'm happy with this one. I'm probably going to leave it as a pink for now, although I can envisage a diamond between the strips. That would be kind of cool. Ooh, a Lazy Redhead cookbook. Can you imagine? Amy, a bottle of red wine. Yes, I put a bottle of red wine in. You know those like little, I always find the little kind of like little bottles, you know, the tiny like one glass situation. I've put some of that in before and I like it, but I do think the cumin works better. I don't know why. I couldn't even tell you why. Lazy Redhead cookbook. Do you know, I'd do that with my mother. I would. It would. I really want to get my mom to do some baking and cooking just for a laugh, because she is an absolute hoot. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I thought I'd come on and just have a chat and do some sketching, and you know, just really love this colour. It's a beautiful colour. I just want to come on this evening. This weekend is a pretty hectic weekend, but it wouldn't have impinged me doing a live. It was just I really wanted to do one now, and I'm an impatient little sausage roll. I also put Marmite in. Really? Okay. No, I've never heard of that, but that I'm up for a little cheeky secret ingredient. I can see that. I can see it working actually. Odd, but I can see it working. Marmite. Oh, I do love Marmite. Oh yeah, baby. Debbie Ann, hello, my lovely. Hello. And balsamic. See, balsamic's a good one because it gives that sweetness, doesn't it? That sort of vinaigrette kind of sweetness. I prefer balsamic glaze. I think it sticks to stuff a lot better than, you know, just your table stuff, you know, your watery stuff. I'm just having a swatch at this point, ladies. Just having a swatch. Oh yeah, glaze. Not enough Marmite that you can taste it. But it's very meaty, isn't it? It's not unlike putting an OXO cube in, I think. Do you know what I mean? Like a beef OXO cube, or like something like that. I feel like what we have in England. I don't know if you're in England, Amy, but I think you are actually. I can't remember. My brain is terrible. We have Bovril, which is basically the same as Marmite, and we use that actually in a drink, and it's really great in the winter. It's like a beefy drink, like a beefy tea. It's just delicious. It is an acquired taste, however. So, yeah, I just do this every now and then. I think I saw a post on the Swap and Share from Debbie Ann. Debbie Ann, I hope you're doing all right, my love. About wanting to be creative and not, you know, just not being in that space. I get, and also having like loads of ideas, and like your mind is faster than your ability to see them through. I get that a lot, not for the same reasons, I might add, but I do get that feeling a lot. And my brain is constantly like ideas, and I'm always so I get this wave of disappointment when I don't achieve all the ideas I want, when I want, how I want. It's an odd headspace to be in, and so I thought, do you know what? I've been thinking about that a lot actually. That specific post. If you those of you not on the Swap and Share, I advise you go over if it's something you're interested in. It's a really great community over there. But I kept thinking about that post, and I was like, yeah, I feel that. I feel it, you know. I do think it's the ADHD as well. I do feel like I have a tendency to have these amazing ideas, and then I lose interest, or something else. I'm like a butterfly, just flapping from flower to flower, not really achieving anything and missing out on so much. That's sometimes I'm very conscious of that. It's not really something I can change about it, to be fair, but I'm conscious that is my MO. And then I was sat there tonight thinking, oh, you know, I just want to swatch, I just want to play around, I just want to look at what I've achieved, like done, like with these pink things. And Anna mentioned the diamond project, and I really wanted to kind of put this in with this concept and fuse them together. And I thought, do you know what? Do it. Put a live on, just be spontaneous. If people can make it, great. If they can't, it's fine. Just get on there. Share the moment. Share the moment. That was my vibe. I know some people are going to be dead disappointed if they were unable to make it. So to those, and you might be watching this back, I apologise. But my brain's my brain. She's a cow sometimes. A cow. I am thinking about a Lazy Redhead cookbook though. Ooh, like artist fuel. Ooh, arty fuel. Ooh, creative ingredients. Come up with the title. What's Amy saying? I'm so bored but literally cannot motivate myself to do anything at the moment. Yes, we get it. So I'm at least going to watch you create and see if it gives me a kick up the arse. I do that, but I do try and watch like programs or YouTube videos and things to create. I do that. Pinterest and Instagram is one for me. Sometimes I'll go on there, but often I'll play with colour. I'll mix colour. We're going to do a bit of mixing in a second though, because I do have a video that I've taken. I apologise, my body's malfunctioning. I have taken a video of some stained glass windows in Salisbury, where I'm from, and it brings a massive sense of nostalgia to me and a feeling of home. When I go to the cathedral, it really does feel like home. I spent years sort of around there. You know, some people will go home or their place where they grew up and see like a park, or, you know, they will have that sense of like comfort. The cathedral's mine. And so I took some videos of it yesterday and the other day, sorry. And I was thinking, the diamonds, do I think that the inspiration for diamonds is sort of influenced somewhat by those stained glass windows? Because the ones I'm actually on about are diamonds. I'm thinking maybe I've had like an unconscious like thing going on. I don't know. So I've written that down here. Stained glass reminds me of home. And I'm going to mix some colour in a second. I didn't take a picture, so I can't show you a picture right now. But I will obviously do a video for next week. It's going to be a big video next week, I think. Yeah, it's going to be a big video, I will say. I used to do live drawing in Salisbury Cathedral. It seems kind of weird now. Well, no. The Salisbury Cathedral was actually a massive advocate for the arts. They've always got like a big installation going on, and everyone actually, from people who are just starting out, like emerging artists, all the way up to sort of Anthony Gormley. They're very, very progressive that way, which I think is a lovely thing, certainly for a church of their stature to get involved in. They're very proactive when it comes to you know, making a culture accessible that way, and I really enjoy that. So there was an installation, like a film installation, on when we went and visited, and you went into this box. There was a couple of others around, but this specific one, go into a box and it's like the box is filled with water. It's a film, and it's women sort of dancing in the water, and you can just see their legs kind of, and it's about the statistics of black people and swimming, so that the statistically are less likely to either learn or have or swim. I think it was something like that, and it was a really interesting concept about that side of it. And I love swimming, so I was intrigued. It was just so lovely to go there and just feel part of the world for a minute. Hi Reb, how are we doing, my love? How are we doing? Hello. It was just nice to feel part of the world, only for a moment. It was an unfortunate trip, actually. it was good, but it was unfortunate in as much as I didn't spend long there. I actually spent a lot less time there on account that it was so hot, and our hotel room was so hot. We stayed at the Red Lion, and it's a historical hotel in Salisbury. It was actually built around the same time as Salisbury Cathedral in the 13th century, and it was the hotel to house the stonemasons and all the people that, you know, built the cathedral at the time. So it's got a lot of historical significance. But it's also a listed building, and they decide, you know, they're not allowed to put air conditioning in, which is fine, which is fair enough. But this is 2025, and you know, you can get aircon units on Amazon for like 40 quid. It was unbearable, guys, so it ruined it a bit. So on our 10th wedding anniversary, my husband and I, on the day, by the way, were driving 7 hours drive. That's not including stops. That's how long we drove to get home. That's how I spent my wedding anniversary, because it was just too hot. Off to the vet. My pup. Have a great. I hope they're okay, Michelle. Let us know, please. I'll be worried. I can hear the ice cream van, actually. So I did take some photos, actually, that I did want to share with you guys. Where are they? I thought they would be really good to show you. Oh, here we go. So we went to a Michelin star meal yesterday, which was delicious. It was a place called Henrock. And those of you who will know, there was a program called the Great British Menu. I'm going to see if I can actually pop this in the actual video. It was a Sherlock Holmes inspired situation. Let's see if I can do that. Ooh, can I do it? Oh no, I don't think I can do it, you know. That's fine. What I will do then is I will see if I can't close. Rather than chuffing up the technology, I will just put them in the video for next week. But yeah, it was an amazing meal, not gonna lie. They're so loud. So the stained glass window is like Bluey's, by the way. It's a Bluey's, so it's very much like that colour, and these colours. So I'm just going to mix some colours and see if I can't sort of create like a little palette. And although I'm already made like a corpse colour, so that is going to depress me no end, as all of you are going to know. They were more vibrant than that, I feel. More vibrant. How's everyone been doing then? Other than the fact that most of us have been struggling to create. I think that's been a common theme amongst us. I don't know what it is then. I think we've all caught maybe a creative bug, maybe. Purple. Purple! Corpse colour. That's not a corpse colour. This is borderline, I'll be honest. I might have to cover that up because it's just absolutely disgraceful. Yeah, I feel like we've all been on a bit of a train, haven't we? I feel. So that's the kind of vibe I think. The stained glass is absolutely stunning. Now, is it this one going to be? Oh, that one's nice as well, isn't it? Yeah, it's very much a combo of that. I'm really excited about it. I think it will help to do this. I'm going to do a whole page of these colours, I feel. Just because I can, really. Oh yeah, baby. hello. At least after years of painting, I'm finally making a little money off of my paintings. It fell into my lap. Oh, fantastic. Well bloody done, my love. Well done. I'm really happy for you. I really am. It's a difficult one, that, I think. You know, we give ourselves such a hard time, but it is such a fickle business to be in, isn't it? You know, and it's a luxury. You know, it is a luxury. It can be done. I think we all just need to keep that in mind. It absolutely can be done. It's just one of them. It is a very difficult industry to be in. I mean, I love what I've achieved with my little slice of the creative world. Love it. I don't know what I'd do without it, to be fair. This is going so better than I thought. I feel like this is not just a swatch though, which is quite nice. I'm just doing these circles like the stained glass would be, if you can imagine. Do you know what I mean? I feel like this colour is working out for me. Feeling it a lot. Oh. So, how did it fall into your lap then, Kayla? Is there anything that we can recreate? Just out of interest. Tell us everything. We want to bask in your good fortune. I want to celebrate something. I'm in the mood to celebrate. My daughter's mother-in-law has a vintage booth in a mall and asked me to paint tiny little watercolours to place around her shop to decorate it, and if she sells, she'll give me all the money. Oh, that's so lovely. Oh, that's so good. That's a really good idea, actually. Yeah, that's a lovely idea. Oh, I love that idea. People love little paintings and stuff like that. My problem is I cannot create a little painting. I could try, but my expression's just too large and in charge. But I could try, couldn't I? Just for a laugh. I think it would be quite a good experiment, if nothing else. It might turn out to be utter shite, but I will have tried it. Oh, mixing the two like that. It's very iridescent. Love it. What's that? So, a 3x3/4. Whoops, sorry, can't speak. Watercolor, no matte or frame sells $15. So I did a whole bunch of them, and they are selling like hotcakes. They will. That is a fantastic idea. I'm so bloody happy for you, my love. I am so happy. Yeah, all right, we'll try it. Hello, Artspire. How are we doing? Hello, guys. I'm late, but I'm here. It's Sharona. Hi, Sharona, my love. Thank you, Lauren. I wasn't looking to sell anything. It's just a hobby, really. Well, do you know what? Sometimes, you know, if you've got the opportunity, take it. Take it. I think it's great. And it's also good to say, you know, this is another way. Is this something you guys have thought about? Maybe there's someone else that hadn't thought about it that could pair up, someone else that has a booth, and they can kind of like, you know, collaborate. I think it's a really lovely thing. Just to let you know, Sharona, just to give you some context of what we're doing, I am preparing for a video about my diamond phase, stained glass windows, when I went to visit home, that kind of thing. So it's about all that inspiration that I've gathered there. This is just sort of in preparation for that, like a precursor. The spontaneity of tonight's live was really pushed on by the fact that I haven't been as creatively inclined as I want to be. Haven't found the urge, and I think all of us have felt that way. I think for a while, just by just things people have said, and I thought, do you know what? Do you know what? I know it's out of the blue. Pardon the pun. But you know, I feel the urge. I'm gonna do it. I'm just going to do it, and here we are, doing it. Why not, right? I agree. Why not? Do it. You know, you've got the opportunity. I think it's great. But yeah, I really like that, the fact that you've had this fallen, it's just landed, you've taken advantage of it, and you just thought, yeah, you know, no one's going to say no to more money. And the fact that you're doing it through something you enjoy and you love, it's just fabulous. It's a lovely story, and I'm just delighted for you. I am so bloody delighted. It's nice do you know what it is? It's nice to see someone win. Do you know what I mean? I love that. I love it when I hear people succeeding and winning. I just think, yes, do it. It gives everyone else hope, I think. And we're, you know, it's great. So I'm just swatching. Just an FYI, showing up, I'm just swatching. And I feel that this technique is really quite lovely. I'm kind of obsessed, I'm not going to lie. Kind of obsessed with this right now. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a corpse colour. No, borderline. Yeah, I'm probably just going to do that because I can and I want to. I like how some of them have kind of like blocked in together. What's this now? That's crazy because I'm going to go through the same thing. I just feel like blah. Exactly. I don't know what it is. Everyone is feeling like they're in the same boat. It's insane. Her vintage shop is mostly mid-century modern, which isn't my thing, but people seem to like the pretty florals and landscapes. Well, they will do, but I mean, florals and landscapes are fantastic. Certainly, like any botanical stuff, they're really accessible, and if you enjoy doing them, that's even better. Laura, it was only after my sister sold her B&B it occurred to me I should have asked to put some paintings. Well, you can still do that. Opportunities are everywhere if you just notice them. Yes, I think that is really a good idea. I think that is something we could probably do like a podcast on, maybe. About these little hidden opportunities. I think that would be kind of cool. I think we should do like a little chatteroony if anyone's interested in that, and I could film it and upload it. I think it would be really good for people to have access to, if those of you are up for that kind of thing. And I think even if we just did it for the swap and share and upload it to the swap and share, we could create like a little file of, hidden stuff. I think that would be kind of cool. Just these little opportunities and people's ideas and coming together, I think that would be kind of nice. Sometimes we need that from real people. That's so lovely, Sharona. I just got lucky, I guess. I would never have thought of doing it on my own. It is luck, yes. There are opportunities. I think you come across opportunities. But like Laura's B&B thing, certainly if you're in a really tourist vibe area, I'm probably about a couple of hours outside a tourist area, I think. But I could still have access to one, so I suppose I could sort of see if I could do it. But my stuff's really niche, isn't it? It's really niche. I would just see. I would do like I love my still lifes, and they're a bit more accessible than my more kind of controversial diamond works, isn't there? That's a good idea. Just having like the spitballing myself now. See, this is what these conversations, I think, you know, promote you to do, isn't it? Kind of just go, yeah, maybe this, maybe we could do that, maybe that will work. Who can I contact? Where's the email? Elise, just reminding you that Kana. Oh, honey, I'm so... Kana, what was I saying? Oh, I'm the worst. I'm literally the worst. Honestly, I need to write it down somewhere. My brain won't allow me to remember stuff most of the time, so I am so sorry. It really isn't. Please don't be offended. And I more than likely will do it again, and I can't. I'm trying my best. I do my best. Bloody love your still lives. Cheers, Laura. I love them too. I need to get back into them a lot more. And I always say that about literally everything. Hi, Therese. Lucky she stumbled in. Yes, we decided to do an impromptu live. I was feeling like it, and I needed just to, you know, create, and I just figured, do you know what? Let's not play by the rules today. If you fancy creating and you've got something to create, and just do it. Just do it. I think everyone's been in the same boat vis-a-vis the lack of creativity, haven't they? And sometimes it's nice just to say, I get it. I get it. I'm loving this though. I'm loving this. It's so not like my usual stuff, and that really just makes me bloody happy. For years my husband kept asking me when I was going to start making money off art. It took years to explain it's a hobby, like golf is to you. Yeah, that conversation is a really tricky one, isn't it? For like creative muggles, if you like. It is a difficult one. You know, it's psychological, I think, as well, but if you have no intention of converting something like this into a job or money, then yeah, how do you explain it? Oh, I didn't say your name. See what I mean? I'm a mess. I'm an absolute mess. I'm a mess, you know. I'm a total mess. I'm loving this though, and I like the layers, you know, because it's a watercolour, it obviously moves as you sort of continue to use it. So, and that's not something, as you got, some of you like OGs will know, it's not something I've had time to appreciate. I think I didn't appreciate it. Now that I'm feeling the appreciation of the ability to keep kind of moving it about. Laurie! Hi, Laurie! Laurie, a slow creative moment. However, I seem to be good at buying art supplies right now. What, to try and kind of kickstart, fuel the need. Yeah, I get it. Creative muggles. It's true, isn't it, though? I'm an expert at buying art supplies. Laurie is an expert. Laura's also an expert in making others buy art supplies. Her need to buy art supplies is so visceral that she has enough to give to other people. I really do think she should have shares, or at least have affiliate links. Laura, you need affiliate links. You will be minted. That's what you need, love. You need to get on it. Art is therapeutic for me. It is. It saves my mind from being too busy. Non-artistic people don't get this. Yeah, it is. It's an outlet, isn't it? It's a way for you to focus on something enough to unconsciously deal with other stuff that's going on in your brain. That fundamentally is why creative people do create. It's not unlike someone going for a pint or playing football at the weekend. You know, you're never going to be Rooney, but like you said, it's not unlike golf, is it? You know. People don't get this. I'm going to do this thing again, but smaller in an A5, I feel. For those of you who are late, I say late, but you know, just arrived. Hi Laurie, hello my love. I am inspired by some stained glass windows that are in the Salisbury Cathedral, and they're blues, and they're stunning. You will see a video of that next week. I'm going to do a full edited video. It's going to be very much a vlog style. There is going to be a lot going on in that video. Yeah, there's going to be a lot going on. It's going to be probably borderline an hour and 10, I'm going to be honest. So I will say, disclaimer, you're going to need a cuppa, right, for next week. In fact, I'm just looking at this gold. I've got sidetracked again. Do you know what? I will let this dry. Yes. This is in preparation to do some pieces inspired by those stained glass. I also had the realisation that stained glass that feels very homely to me. It reminds me of home. So I feel that that's maybe where my fascination with diamond has come from. Yes, an outlet. It is an outlet, Amy. My aunt very kindly picked me up a tube of gouache I needed when she popped into town, and when I tried to pay her back, she said no. I was like, damn, I should have asked for 5 colours. You know, for next time, Amy, I'm telling you now, you know, for next time. Silly sausage roll. Oh, this is stuck to that. Oh, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh, some of these things are juicy, juicy. So this was the circles that I was doing, just for those catching up, was just a swatch essentially, but I actually loved the effect it has on the page. It's like a circly, still like a loose, very, very, very loose. What's it called? Oh my god, my brain is such a tart. What am I saying? Stained glass window. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, Elise. I'm probably going to have to get beer in a minute. Because I can. So I'm going to do like the same thing. I'm just going to dot some of these colours around. Just be very loosey-goosey about it. Because I actually love the effect of the circles like that. Really, really just love it. I think it gives a nod to what I'm trying to recreate, which you will see next week. I have videos and pictures and everything of it, so you'll get some context. I do have a little bit of it on my thing, but I don't know how to transfer it over to the live. And I'll be honest, guys, my technical capability is dodgeroony at the best of times, so I don't really want to lose this live in aid of you seeing something I'm going to show you next week. Does that make sense? Am I waffling? Am I a giant waffle without syrup? I think I am. Oh my god. It's going well, you know. I'm feeling positive about it. Getting a few thingies. I like it when it merges together, when the water connects. I think that's something. I think there's some validity in that. Now, the reason I say that is because the actual stained glass window I'm referring to, if you want to see it now, Google stained glass windows at Salisbury Cathedral. It's blue. You can't miss it. It is absolutely or it's just amazing. Obviously it's going to be better in person, obviously, but please check that out. That will give you a sense of what I'm doing. I'm going to do some watery ones. I feel like it needs to be watered out slightly. Where's the blue? Blue! But everyone, I think the low energy, low creative zest at the moment, we all seem to be in the same boat. It's like a pandemic. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we've got creative COVID. Maybe we need to go into a lockdown. What if we did that? What if they said, right, artists, we're in lockdown now. Imagine, that would be hilarious, trying to explain to your boss. We've decided that creative people need to barricade because there's something out there that's causing us to be unproductive, very, uninspired in life in general, and we need to figure out this shit. Imagine. I think, I would take it seriously. Or I think I've made a corpse colour, and I have. Look at that. The blemish in the middle of the thing. Right, that's disgusting. Laura. 2 tall pointy windows. Bloody gorgeous. Did you Google? Did you Google, Laura? I knew you'd Google. You can't help yourself, babe. I'm surprised you haven't purchased them. Imagine, I purchased the stemless. Oh dear. Yes, they are gorge. Absolutely gorge. Okay, now Elise, are you taking a break from canvas paintings? No, I'm not taking a break from canvas paintings. What had happened was, in fact, I'm gearing up to start another batch of them. So the reason I took a step back, I would say, rather than taking a break, took a step back from canvas when I moved. I knew that I wasn't going to have the time or the energy or the resources to obviously paint big canvas. The weather's very precarious here, what with us being in a sunroom, so if it's slightly too warm, it would just dry out the canvas and more than likely crack the paint because it would dry too fast. Certainly what with the way I paint with the sand paste. If it's too cold, it can have a massive negative impact on the paint as well. So that's kind of why I stepped back, although we are in a really sweet spot at the moment for the next couple of weeks, and I did want to do a canvas, which was sort of inspired by Debbie Ann. Debbie Ann was going big for the first time, and I really wanted to jump on board with that vibe. So a lot of like the pink phase, so the pink one we did, this one, all of that is kind of gearing towards potentially doing canvas. I need to hoik it out the shed though, and I need to start again. So I'm going to do that. The starting again is probably going to be on the workshop that I'm still doing. I wanted it done before I went on holiday, but Lord knows. This is also the other thing, time blindness. Oh, I'm the worst. Certainly when I've got trips going on and things happening, I'm just the absolute worst. My time blindness. So no, I haven't given up on canvas or taken a break. I'm actually gearing up to go back to canvas because I really, really miss it. The big strokes and dancing. Oh, I miss that. Where am I at now? With me thing. Oh, Therese. Actually got my inspiration back. Yay, go Therese! But I'm now working full time for the summer, so there is no energy for that. All the garden full of nettles. Honey, I get it. You should see my garden. It's absolutely atrocious. Or anything else. Never perfect, is it? No, my love. And although I'm excited to start a job, like a proper job, I am very nervous about the impact it's going to have on my creative outlet, but I think with the lives and the other platforms, I think I've got a plan in my head that I'm really quite excited about. Obviously there's going to be some changes. Those changes won't be made public until, a few weeks before, so everyone can kind of figure out what's happening. But there'll be schedules and stuff to obviously keep me in line with like proper schedule. It's going to be exciting. So I'm excited about the change, and the structure I think will be kind of cool. Amy, I've got the most stunning stained glass mobiles in my window from Lumi Glass, and it's one of my favourite things in the flat. Oh, could you do me a favour? Take a picture of that and put it on the swap and share for me, please. I really want to see that. And a link to where I could have a look at maybe getting one myself, because I really feel like I could do with something like that. Make nettle tea. Yes! My grandmother used to make nettle tea, actually. I have never done it because I am shit scared of nettles. I just hate the way they make my skin feel when they bite you. I know they don't technically bite you, but that's how it feels to me. Anna. Hi, Anna. I didn't know you were doing a live. What a great surprise. I'm glad you think so. No, I just decided I've got the creative buzz. I'm not going to wait around. I'm just going to get on and do it because it's nice. It's nice when that happens. You kind of just got to take it by the horns, don't you? That's the other thing that I feel. I think Debbie Ann will get this, and Therese probably as well. Anyone who has a YouTube or a platform like this, you have to obviously be consistent, and the algorithm and all that bollocks, right? Oh, bore. But certainly from my perspective and a creative perspective, we are not machines. I can do videos. Granted, I can do videos, but I need to want to do that. I need to want to talk about a book, for example. If I was going to not do a quintessentially creative video, I need to want to do it. But if the buzz is not there, there's all that. So I just figured, I'm not going to have them tell me what to do. I'm just going to crack on and do it my own way. And at least everything I do then will be authentically me doing what I want to do. Does that make sense? Am I just waffling again? Obviously. Sharona, yeah, we do winter. We do, because winter is over with usually mood changes. I'm sorry, I'm not reading it right. My brain's just being an absolute tart as per usual. We're excited to get to create, but just don't know what is going on for the year. Yeah, I get that. I see, makes sense. Anna, hello girls, didn't you do it? So I'm just kind of going through the same thingies. My problem right now is what to paint. Yes. Too many options and mediums. I don't have a particular style, so I'm all over the place. I need focus. Yeah, I think it's that can be very overwhelming. That can be so overwhelming. I remember when I started the YouTube channel, I hadn't really figured out what or who I was at that time creatively. I was rediscovering who that was. And although I was excited about it, I really had to go back to basics. And when I say that, I mean what I started out as in college. I really had to sort of strip everything back and just start again. And there was something really overwhelming, terrifying and nervous about that. But it was also quite liberating. You already really have a style in you. It's just finding the things that make you the most excited in that moment. I think focusing on that is probably your best shout, rather than defining as, if you see it as a style, it kind of gives it more agency than it needs to really have. I think we need to pull back a bit and just go, right, well, this is me right now. you know, that if, say, we were to get a big sketchbook, because she's coming over here anyway. So this is what I'm doing at the moment. This was meant to be a simple swatch, for example. But let's say we take the first page of this one, this sketchbook, and well, that's pretty much the same. That's a swatcheroonie. That's another swatcheroonie. Okay, so this is just stunning. I love this. This is one of my favourite pieces, and it's very indicative actually of that like style, let's say. But it's not always been the case. I mean, look at this one. Look at that. Into the Woods, you know, and the scratchiness. And then, obviously, I think I even have a bit of diamonds in here. Do I? I should do. Glitter. Lots of glitter. I think, did I not do a big diamond piece? Well, that needs to change, doesn't it? I love botanicals, personally. I love botanicals. I have a lot of subscribers on my YouTube channel that also love watercolour and botanicals. They are very beautiful. So if that's something you're interested in, there's so much inspiration for that. But I would just say, try not to figure the style. Just sort of, you know, go to say, right, I'm going to look at maybe playing with watercolours and maybe become mixed media, maybe have a few things round. And obviously, because your pieces are like small by design, I think that makes it more kind of exciting. Maybe get a sketchbook, like a little sketchbook, kind of figure out, you know, just tape some stuff, make a little box and a tape and do it that way. I think that would be kind of cool. I might do that myself, actually. Anna, Amy, so will do. Thank you, Amy. I really want to see those. Way to go, girl. Laura. I would be too scared to pick up nettles, even with huge gloves. I'm telling you now, I don't know what it is, but every time I do it, I could make gloves out of bloody steel, and those shits will find a way to sting me and bite me. I have no issue with picking nettles because you are hard as nails, Therese. I've sold a lot of dried, but I have AC and doesn't make a difference at all. One day I'll make a collage. Oh yes. The next a loose watercolour, then an acrylic floral with a palette knife. Yes, and so on. My style is schizophrenic. Exactly. I think we've all got that. I love that. My style is schizophrenic. I need to write that down. I'm going to write that down here. Kana. ... Oh, Kana quote. I'm going to do it. A Kana quote ... My style is schizophrenic. I've got to see how you've spelt that, because that is a word that my brain will not allow me to spell, because it's a shit. I think I might have got a couple of words. You know, love it. My style is schizophrenic. I think that's fantastic. That is a bumper sticker if I've ever seen one. I'll be honest. Amy, I had to wheel my wheelchair down a thin path with super overgrown nettles last weekend, and it ruined my hands. Oh honey, no. Oh, that is awful. That is literally my worst nightmare. I can't tell you how much I hate nettles. They're horrible. I don't care how good they taste. Do you know what I mean? It's just unacceptable. Unbloody acceptable. Let's do a big one, shall we? Yeah, that's just unacceptable, isn't it? I love the way you need to write it down too. Honestly, I've learnt that these are all like coping, I can't speak today, I'm so bloody annoying. Coping mechanisms that I've kind of told myself I need, and I do need them. I forget so much. My brain is like a sieve, and it is just my biggest strength, but also my biggest weakness. It's kind of like going in a loop. Have you seen the artwork where, and it breaks my heart, it's one of the saddest pieces of artworks I've seen ever. It really is. And I can't see it, I can't watch it, I can't even look at like pictures of it because it just breaks my heart, and I can't tell you why. It's of a robot arm, and the oil that it needs to work in, you know, I can't remember what it's called, but the oil it needs to work is constantly, it's got a leak, so it's constantly expelling, and its whole job is to grab the oil, pull it back in all the fuel, and keep itself alive. And you watch it, and it gets more frantic as time goes on because it's expelling too much oil or too much kind of fuel, then it's raking back in to keep itself alive. It is just, I don't know why, but literally I have such a violent response emotionally to that piece of artwork, which I think is its intended purpose, so kudos to that artist. But that's somehow, I think it's how I feel, my brain is. I have the greatest ideas and then I just expel them. You know what I mean? Like last night's chutney. It's a nightmare. I just have the idea and then just expel them as quick as I have them. But you know what the other thing is, right? I go, that's a great idea. I will remember that because it's such a good idea. And do you know what? Every single time I convince myself that I'll remember. Never do. Never do. So that's why I write everything down. Sorry, I went on a bit of a side rant there. Apologies. Where are we at now? Debbie Ann. Since stepping back from journal making, I've been having the time of my life trying out different mediums and styles and visiting old favourite techniques. Makes me cry happy tears. Oh, Debbie Ann, I've seen some of the fruits of your labour, and I'm believe me when I tell you, you're on the right path. You can always tell because I get that really excited feeling when I look at a piece of work. You can see how much fun you've had. Oh, love it. I love that. I felt that myself, that feeling when I got back into art. I left uni and left everything behind for a myriad of reasons, and 8 years, and then all of a sudden my husband was leaving for 3 months, and I just felt so lost, and the first thing I thought of doing was just get a canvas, just get a sketchbook, and that's how I got back into it, because I just couldn't deal with the feelings I was having at the time. So I thought, just create, grab something. So it was out of actually like almost like a need to survive type vibe. It was insane. So and then when I got into it, it was like I found myself again, but a better, new and improved version, you know, that wasn't dictated by some guy in a fancy robe. Oh, don't get me started. Kana, there are artists that I can just glance at the work and know instantly who did it. Yes, that is not me. Well, you'd be surprised, actually. You will be surprised. At the moment, it might not seem like that, and granted, but if I was to look back to my first sketchbook to now, I would be inclined to agree that it wouldn't be quintessentially mine, but you would be surprised how quick it comes about. I can spot art by you and Sandy and Emma Carlisle, Katie Moody, and know instantly. It just comes with time, though, doesn't it? You know, I think. Oh yeah, I've seen it online somewhere. You've seen the robot, Laura. Yeah, it breaks my heart. Reb, oh my god, I know which art you were talking about. I hate it, my heart. Yes, it is just heartbreaking. I don't know why, but it has such a profound effect on me. It is an effective work. Okay, now I know I have no style because no one would ever look at my art and know I did it yet. But I think you'll. The hardest thing, do you know what? Before you know what you're doing, and you kind of go, you kind of get used to your tools and used to the thing, and it sometimes you can kind of get into a bit of a grind. the trick is not finding your style, let's say. The trick is to keep yourself moving, keep it fresh, keep it exciting, you know, keep that creative instinct that makes you want to discover more shit. That for me is harder than finding what it was when I compare the two experiences. You know, trying to break out of what you know. For example, my instinct when I try anything new is to cut. This is the worst sketchbook to actually give an example on this, is to cut the page in half, because I think, right, that's my composition to go to. So I don't need to think about what I'm doing in terms of like composition and like texture and all that stuff. If I just want to work with a new material or work with a new idea, colour palette, I usually just go for my quintessential, cut the page in half and hope for the best. And from there, I will usually, but this is the worst sketchbook because it is actually quite collective. Worst sketchbook in the world, right? Where are we at now, Laura? It's Wally's fault. Robots are so cute. They are. Very dangerous. They are. Sometimes other people can see your style even if you can't. Yes, that is very, very true. I also feel distance helps with that. I do enjoy many different styles. I'm not mad about it. No, I wouldn't be. It could, but I think that you're a bit of a unicorn in that, because a lot of creative people can be very frustrated with that. Finding your style has always been a massive question. If you put that into YouTube, I think I did a video and there was one particular YouTuber that frustrated me no end, and like many others, but they were saying about finding your style. Sorry, I'm going to do the same as what I've been doing with the colour palette, but in pencil. So I'm just going to do this, just because I can, really. But finding your style, like going onto the internet, looking at different artists, then listing the artists that you like, and maybe taking one piece of their favourite and making a mood board, and then looking at why you like those, and it is a good little exercise. But I don't know. I found it. I found it really like manufactured. You know, it really just annoyed me, and I don't know why. I might get a grip release. Do you know what I mean? But it did. It really, really annoyed me. I'm like, what? What are you doing? No, don't do that. Please don't do that. Just be inspired by things around you. Smells, colours, sounds, compositions, textures, tastes. Just be inspired by everything about you. That's the way I would do it. Just take. It becomes that your work then starts to have a lot more depth than you just trying to, you know, draw a tree like Van Gogh, or paint a scenery like Constable. You know what I mean? It's very annoying. Laura, now that I know you've seen the stained glass window I'm referring to, am I on the right track vis-a-vis the colour palette? Because I am doing it from memory. I think it needs to be lighter. I think the lights are out at the moment. I think these waterinesses are there, but I think the lighter colours, I feel. What was that? I went on Pinterest yesterday and went crazy looking at many different styles. Now I want to paint colourful moths. Oh yes. Yes, I love a colourful moth. Yeah, so, you know, being inspired by a subject matter, that's fine, you know. I think you just need to I do sometimes miss that. That's why I like starting new projects. I think I'm addicted to starting new projects. I need to get on and with my confetti's like party vibe, because I've got a lot of material, but that is really for bigger work like the canvas work. I think I'm getting more in a green vibe now, feel. I'm going to try and be more swatchy. I feel like I'm trying to be more compositional and it's ruining my vibe, I'll be honest. Not going to lie. I think you're getting right, by the way, some lovely purples were in there. Yes. Okay, good. Yes. Doing it from memory. Oh yeah, baby. I will tell you what, every time I do this, I will upload obviously the works that we do on the live, but I'll also upload an example of the stained glass window after the live. I think that would be kind of give you a bit of context. What's in here now? That's nice. I love my little bag of little ones. This is a good blue. This is a good blue. Love it. Oh, the sun's coming out, guys. Oh, the sun's coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'm doing a swatchy rather than the bloppy. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I do love Pinterest actually. I might go on Pinterest later for myself. I think I probably need to retire this one though. Look at the state of this. It's the look at the state of that. It's funny. Oh, that's a nice blue, isn't it? This is a ultramarine by Luminance. Really beautiful blue, this one. Really nice. I do find that with Luminance, however, they're quite grainy as a pencil. I find got a graininess to it. They are meant for layering and such likes, I will say. Probably going to retire this one actually. Yes, I'm going to have to retire it. It's gone as far as it can go, let's be honest guys. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what I'm playing at. I have got a little retire pot. Right, let's get that. Won't be a sec, I'm just going to get the retired pot. Here it is. I want to one day make jewellery out of them. I love painting watercolour butterflies, especially with the sparkly watercolours. Right, is that going to fit in my pot? That's the caveat with these. It needs to be able to fit in the pot. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, beautiful. Really love this blue on this project actually. Okay, I think that fits in the pot. Look at how cute they are. All the green is stuck in there. Look at that. So adorable. I don't know why I kept them. I just have one day. Those with watercolours, I accidentally made the most beautiful pinkish purple quinacridone coral with cobalt teal. Beautiful. Ooh. Okay, how do I do that then? Quinacridone purple. Let's write that down. Oh, have you got a swatch of it? Kano, you on the swap and share? Are you able to do like a little swatch of it with, you know, so if you just do the swatch with so like do the swatch there and then do colour A, which is your quinacridone, and then coral, and then a swatch of the original two colours and then the combination. Does that make sense? Teal and coral. Let me try it. I've got to try it now. I'm so intrigued. It won't be the exact same colours though, I will say this, but I'm going to do it regardless. I love mixing colours. That's one thing that I really need to maybe look at doing. So coral. I don't think I have a coral, and that's a horrible purple. Right, she needs to wait there. and a teal. Let me go and see if I can get them in straight colours from the tubes. Right there. I'll do it myself then. Because you're better at writing than I am. Sorry, I'm writing a complaint to the hotel because it was an absolute abysmal. It was absolute shocking, I'll be honest. Where are we at now? I just need to catch up. I use those tiny stubs to attach a tiny weeny sketchbook to one of the... Oh, that is so cute. Well, I wanted to do something with them. I just don't know what I'm going to do with them. So I'm just collecting them. These are all the ones that will be closer than these ones. Does that make sense? So I've never tried sparkly watercolour. Yeah, I've never tried it actually either. Tiny baby pencils. I want to make earrings with those. Yes. So I was thinking about that. I thought that would be kind of cool. Yeah, I want to do something with them. I just don't know what that looks like right now. Laura, what's the best sparkly watercolour then, the brand? Is there a specific one you advise us to maybe look at getting? Okay, no, I spelled that wrong. Quinacridone, coral, I'll try. That would be so cute, made by Web, yes. Quinn is a deep pinkish coral. Okay, deep pinkish coral. Okay, well, I'm going to try anyway. I've got some paints here. Let me do this. I've got a little, this is rose. It's not really a coral, but, and there's a teal here. Yeah, I'm just going to try this. Probably completely wrong. I might do it. Oh, where's that little book? Here it is. This is my little swatchy book. Okay. I'm going to try my best. I don't know whether it's going to be right, but I'm going to do it. Gonna do it. Here we go. I'm just assuming probably the tones are probably way off, but I am and okay, maybe I've done that wrong. Maybe I need less of that. Okay, first of all, I'm getting a real corpse colour, and it's oh, I have never seen such a corpse colour in my life. This is not good at all. Okay, obviously something has gone gravely wrong, like extremely wrong. I'm just going to put a load of that in so it stops freaking me out. Okay, that's better. Right, let's just do that whole page like that and then hope for the best later. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to do that. I can draw on top of it later, can't I, for something special. Ooh. Okay. Well, I won't be doing that again. I feel like I did something wrong. Laura, I think it would be really cool to glue down the pencil stubs to a board. Oh, points up so you can see the lid. Oh, that would be kind of cool. Okay, the coral needs to be brighter. Okay. Okay, this was this colour. This is more of an orange red. Right, let's try this then. If I get a corpse colour again, I feel... Okay, this is not a coral, but we're this is... No. Well, it made a nice green. That was because... that was so bad. It wasn't just me then. That wasn't just me. I do feel like this would actually be a really good party trick. Do you know what I mean? Just to try and like give me colours I need to try and infer by context, and then... Ooh, that's kind of a nice mix. Oh, that is a nice green there. Okay, I'll put all that in, but I'm going to put more of this in because that was lovely. Do you know what that is? That's a green grey, that. Oh, obviously this isn't a coral, so I know that it's probably not the same colour, but that is delish. I do like that colour. I need to write that down. Let me do a little swatch here. Oh, now that is a green grey, guys. Is that not a green grey? Isn't that not a green grey? Ooh, well, that's delicious. Okay, I'm gonna put a bit of water in there as well and like thin it out a bit. See what we're working with. What? Oh, that is pretty. Okay, now what was that? We need to write that down, don't we? See this, I love mixing colour. This is why I always say, guys, if you don't know what you're creating, you want to still be mixed colour. Right, that was Amsterdam. What was it? Naples yellow red. Okay. Okay, well, how am I writing this? Okay. Naples yellow red. Amsterdam. I'm going to put the number as well. 224. And what did we put with it? It was deep turquoise. It's not teal at all. No wonder I got the arse end of a corpse just now. Oh dear. And that's by Winsor and Newton. And is there an actual number, or is it 2? Yeah, 232. Brilliant. That is delish, that one. I should have really put that information in there, shouldn't I? Oh well, we're down the rabbit hole now, ladies. Down the rabbit hole now. Okay, any other colours I can mix? That's so bad. Well, it was a nice green. This is a nice green. That didn't work. No, granted. I can't imagine it is the colour you were referring to. What make of watercolour is it? Oh yeah, that would have been probably Daniel Smith. Honey, I would need to remortgage this house to afford Daniel bloody Smith. He's one of my ultimate. I want the full range of Holbein pencils and Daniel Smith. Defo. If I could, if I win the lottery, that would be my first go. That would be the swatch of the century, guys. It does have to be specific pigments and watercolours usually. Cana, I do love the green. Happy Accidents. See what I'm saying? Happy Accidents, guys. Anna, love it. Is your bedroom wallpaper that colour? No, actually, yeah. Yes, it is. Anna, yes, it is. So observant. I love it. Funny how a green grey is so lovely, but a purple grey is so... yes, red. It's absolutely disgusting. It's an atrocious colour. It should be wiped off the face of the planet. It's absolutely disgusting. Grey purple. Grey purple is an unacceptable colour in my humble opinion. It has no place in my creative practice, I can assure you that. Okay, got chickens to bed and then myself. So nice to see you all. Bye, Therese. Have an amazing day tomorrow. I hope, for the sake of everyone, that you get back to a creative practice soon, my love. Daniel Smith owns me. I would love it. I love the undersea green in Daniel Smith. I'm telling you now. And he does a really lovely, what's that, opera pink? That opera, he does a really, really lovely opera pink as well. Absolutely stunning. Maybe more of a teal blue rather than teal green to mix with the coral. Oh, yes. All right then. Teal blue. I mean, that is... Okay, maybe I'm just going to have to go buck wild and mix my own shit. Maybe we can do that. So that needs to be brighter. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm going to mix another mixeroonie here. It's going to be great. The foliage, yes. The foliage, Anna, yeah, definitely. Ciao, Reb. Where's Reb going? Have I missed Reb's goodbye? Have a nice night. Chickens. Oh, I really love chickens. Right, let's try this again, shall we? Let's try it again. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But I'm not hopeful. I'll be honest. Okay, let's try pencil only sketchbook. And I know I'm going to regret it. I know that. But it's the only sketchbook I have right now that's not wet. Let's go to the back, shall we? Oh, that's good that we've got that though. Actually, it's a really good forest. Oh, that's a lovely grip. Right, stop getting sidetracked. You do that thing again. Bloody nightmare you are. I'm sorry, I have like 8 conversations with myself. It's very exhausting. Right, okay guys. Let's try this again. Right, let's try and mix a nice coral, shall we? Let's try and do this. Okay, so it needs to be brighter. So let's try that. Let's try a bit for you. Brighter. Yeah. Let's try this. Try and get a bit more brighter. There we go. But we're going to shove a load of this in, just for good measure. Oh. Love it. Okay, now, what was Laurie? Laurie said about this being a bit more on a blue hue rather than a green hue. And so tighter. Okay, here we go. Moon Glow is my favourite. Is that the Daniel Smith Moon Glow? Right, I've got to Google that, and I Google. Right, hang on. Get on there, you silly tart. Right, here we are. Okay, you ready, guys? Okay, we can do this. We're professionals. We are professionals. Okay, so let's do you. Ooh. So that's a brighter coral, I feel. Get a bit more in there. I feel it would just mix the same, right? A bit more in there. Right, that's a nice coral. Right, we agree. Okay, let's quickly do this because it is acrylic. And let's quickly do a bit of this. More on the blue side of that. That's fine. I feel like that's a good thingy. Now we need to, right, this is all about ratios now, isn't it? It's all about ratios. Right, let's try and do this again. Okay, I'm not being funny, but I feel like Corpse Colour is destined to take over my life, and I cannot have this in my life. Is it just me? I can't watch. Right, you were the one that suggested it, right? Okay. Yeah, I'll be honest. That is an unacceptable cut. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. No, it's just unacceptable. Look at that. Look at that. That is the back end of a corpse. That is a corpse colour, if I've ever seen one. Right, we're going to go straight in with that blue. Let's try and get this off the page, because you know that it has quite a violent response. Okay, we did our best. We did our best. I will, however, keep a little of the swatcheroo there to remind me that... Oh no, it's gone. Even the brush hates it. Even the brush hates it. Okay, let's try. Oh God, no, guys. I can't handle it. I'm the worst. Oh. Right, let's do that. Let's just do that. We'll have a little kind of nod to it, but it's I'm having such a visceral response. It's just a very unacceptable response. Look at that. Ugh. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of blood pooling. And that's why I call it corpse colour. If ever you've worked in a morgue or anything like that, you'll know what I mean. I know, I'm sorry, very morbid. I will get demonetized, surely. So, right, okay. We gave it a college try, I'll be honest. I gave it a college try. I did my best. I'll be honest. I failed. I feel quite confident in my failings right now. Okay. Now I want to send Elise some Quinn Coral. She would love it. Okay, I will write that down. It needs to be Quinn Coral. Okay, let's do this. Let's write it down and I will have a look-see. Quinn Coral. I'll put Daniel Smith. Daniel Smith. Oh, look at that. Needs to be. Cool. It's a pretty colour, believe me. I'll be honest, I'm going to need a lot more convincing than what I'm coming up with, because Jesus. I don't know what. Okay, the blue's nice. I agree the blue is nice, but this is unacceptable. Yes, it's... Right, well now I feel like I've ruined the whole sketchbook and I need to burn it. So there we go. There we go. I need a little drinky poos. Here we are. Here we go. And cobalt teal diamond smoke. Right. Yes, I'll do that as well. Cobalt teal Daniel Smith. Right, okay, I've got so much to remember, haven't I? So what am I remembering? That's nice, that is beautiful. Love. Okay, that was just horrendous. I might actually cover this page. I'm sorry, it's just freaking me out. I can't. Right, there we go. We'll do that. I think that will be enough to cover that page, because it's just the most offensive thing I've ever seen in my bloody life. Okay. I'm going to need more convincing. I'll be perfectly honest. Yeah. I'll do a bit of that. Bit of that. That's good. Good. Oh, I'm feeling a lot more. I feel a bit more spiritually balanced now. Yeah, and this will make for a really nice, cobalt teal blue. Oh, sorry, cobalt teal. Okay, cobalt teal blue. Sorry. Getting told off. Blue. Blue. If it's in there, it's in there. I'm going to plug you in, just in case. I don't want you to die on me. Plug you in. Boop, boop. There you go. There you go. That'll do. Oh. Okay, I am going to use... Get off, you silly. I'll pop you there. I'm going to make sure I'm not wasting any of this, so we're going to do a bit of a bluish sky right now. Probably need a bigger paintbrush, just to be honest. Okay, cool. Yeah, not convinced by that, but I will hold out hope that the problem is me, which is not really a stretch of the imagination, let's be perfectly honest with ourselves. Just prepping a page, I think this is what we need to do. Prep a page. I don't like wasting art materials. We've established that it is extremely expensive. I do need a bit of Daniel Smith. I do know that. It is one of my... Sometimes it's nice to live without something. Do you know what I mean? Because if you have everything that you want, I do find you nothing for you to work towards sometimes, and then you miss out on that. So I try and... I'm digging too deep on the corpse colours, trying to get out. No, stay down. Stick. You're not welcome here. No. I can dry over there. And I'll water all this down, shall I? Oh, loads of stuff's happening. Can't watch it, but got that. Literally laughing out loud. I apologise. Sorry, I wrecked your page, Elise. Hiding now. No, it's fine. I have every faith that you have discovered a colour that is unbelievably beautiful, and you were trying to impart that discovery to us, and I've gone ahead and tried to recreate a colour I've never seen with colours that I don't own, and it's all gone a bit tits up, hasn't it? Hasn't it? But it's alright, because look, you know, it's fine. So tempted to get them now and try it. A lovely inky blue. Yes, we've discovered a green grey. I mean, look at the colours we have discovered. They're actually really beautiful, not going to lie. I am going to put the colour of this though in there. I think I should do that. Let's try that. I'll put that there. Right. Naples yellow. Naples yellow. Red, white, Amsterdam. I can't spell Amsterdam. Why am I not surprised? 232. I know what it all means though. And I also want a bit of Deep Turk. Deep Turk. Boys. Oh, boys. And that's by Winsor and Newton, and that is 232. Oh, do you know what I've done? I've put 232 on the Amsterdam because I'm a total swag. Right, 224. You silly, silly tart. Right, okay. Oh, and I need to put an arrow because Lord knows my brain will just like, oh yeah, it's got to be that one. I need to make it look like an arrow now. Okay, cool. Brilliant. Okay, we've done. Good job there. Well done. I do like the idea of having a little swatch sketchbook. I like the big blocks, you know, I think it's quite nice actually. Here we go, what are we doing now? Now I'm thinking I gave the wrong colours. Oh, okay. Mostly looking for my swatch. Oh dear, I should be thrown in jail. Corpse colour jail, just saying. That's so funny. Oh, please tell me. That is such a me thing. Yeah, that is definitely a me thing. We could do a night sky with this actually, can't we guys? That would be nice. I'll just, as it's here, I like as well do that. Let's try that. That would be quite lovely, wouldn't it? Oh, I think this is going to be too weak to compete with that. Let's try that. Yeah, it's going to be a bit too weak to compete with all that. Yeah. I will, as pigmented as that is, I'll just stick with the acrylics just to get this ground down. I think that'll be fine. Where are we at now? Okay, found it, and yes. I had the correct colours, well done. Have to use it on good watercolour paper for it to work well. Really though? Really? What is going on with this? I don't know. Is it dyed? Oh, I killed it, not realised. I think this, I need to, oh balls. Let's have a look now, see. Oh, okay. She's convinced. You are sticking by your, the quality of your colour, aren't you? It's granulating too. Oh, right, okay. Oh, it's it's the granulating types of colours. Oh, it's just getting more complicated now. I think you've created corpse colour. I'm just trying to cover up. Do you like a bit of, do you know what? Some people love that colour. You know, I will say that. Some people love a bit of corpse colour. Which they wouldn't obviously refer to it as a corpse colour. That would be weird and creepy, and I get it. But yes, yeah, some people do actively mix it, like on purpose. I've added them to my very long Jackson wish list. I believe in you. Oh dear. I want to see evidence. I need to see your workings on this. You know, I need to see your workings out on this. I'm just saying. It's not like I don't trust you or anything. I'm just not super convinced at this moment in time. Okay, try and put that back on. It's going to be, oh no, it did, it worked. Well done, Lucy. Right, now let's see if we can't. Okay, this is turning out to be just delicious, isn't it? This blue purple, I think we've got a blue purple thing going tonight. Didn't even plan on it. Oh, I love how that happens. It's just delightful. I'm so glad I decided to do this. I feel so much happier as a human being right now. I'm so glad I didn't stick to the rules. That's the thing. Don't stick to the rules. You know, don't stick to the rules. I could have waited till tomorrow, but I didn't. I'll just do some shorts over the weekend. I think I'm probably going to continue this line of inquiry. Do some shorts, do some video, like footage. And do a lovely chunky monkey edited video. I think that's going to be great. So excited. Elise, do you have a PO box? Oh, that's so sweet. I don't have a PO box, but I do. I'll just pop the address on to Swap and Share. I don't have a PO box. I tried to get a PO box actually, and it was like, what was it, like £400? It was really, really, really expensive. I could not actually believe how expensive it was. I was like, what? But I'll just pop the address on. But you don't need to send me a £50. I mean, I would swap it, but £50 are expensive. In Daniel Smith, it's expensive. You will not be doing that, actually, when I think about it. You believe in the colour so much. You're like, she needs to know that you're the problem. You're the one who's got it wrong. To be fair, I already know that I'm probably the one that's got it wrong. Batshit crazy. No, I don't. No, I don't. Well, I do, but that's more because, you know, you're in the tribe. You're in the lazy redhead tribe. So it's kind of, you know, it's inferred already that you're kind of crazy. soz about it. It's like the badge of honour that you receive as soon as you hit subscribe. It's like the secret prize at the bottom of the well. This is lovely. Oh, shouldn't have probably put that on as thin and as thick as I did, but oh well. I know what I'm trying to say. Let's try and get this spread out quickly. Plus, I have absolutely no bloody business telling someone else they're crazy. Jesus. I know who I am, and I am an acquired taste for sure, and I'm okay with that. I'm totally fine with that. Okay, and what I'm doing is making this sludgy green, and I wanted this to be more vibrant, but it is because I'm trying to create this ground with dirty water. It's my own fault, but I'm committed and lazy, obviously. Okay, oh, that's made a bit of a nice colour, isn't it, actually? Oh, let's see what this makes together, shall we? Just for a laugh. Yeah, it's alright. I mean, it's not the best green I've seen all year, but yeah, it's cute. It's cute. Yeah, alright. That's cute. Let's add to that for a laugh. I don't know how we've got here, I might add. But we have. We're here. And change out the water. Let's do that because yeah, I'll do that. I also remembered I need to order a new ring light. I broke my ring light just before the winter. It's not essential now, but hi darling. Had a weenie. You show me your belly. Oh, Mummy's gonna get your belly. Oh, big monster. Yeah, I broke the ring light. Lord knows how I did it. I've had it for a while and it was really, really cheap. It was only like, I think, £19. Once you have a tube of watercolour, you can get many half pans. 15. Yeah, that would be true. And it would take years to use it all unless you are very prolific. Well, this is very beachy. Oh yeah, it's quite beachy actually, isn't it? Very beachy. We've gone from a stained glass window in the cathedral to a beach scene. Love it. Love, love, love. That's nice. That's a lovely colour. Ooh, oh, I like that colour. Right, here we go. Let's try and make a bit of that, shall we? Well, that is a nice colour. Oh, what's that? That is a bit of you. Okay. Yes, I will. I'll bite the bullet and get some Daniel Smith, I think. I'll do it. I'll do it. At some point. I'll tell you what, I'll do it when I have got some pennies from my other job, my day job. How about that then? Oh yes, look at those two. See, that's nice. That is a cute colour. Ooh, love, love, love. Cool. That's nice. Oh no, I better not do that actually. Don't do that on the doggy one. Just water, please, just water. Needs a parasol. Oh my god. I love a parasol. Shall I? I'm gonna do it. Okay, let's do it in red and. Do you have a baby blue? No. Oh, we do have a white. Okay, is it going to be? Okay, I'm gonna do it. Chuff it. What's happening? Let's do a parasol. Cool. Oh. Sometimes you just need to be influenced to create something a bit crazy. Laura usually does that, to be fair. She's usually the one like, draw a dinosaur! Do it! Draw a hairy dinosaur! So the hairy part is me. The dinosaur is definitely Laura. Well, that's nice. Ooh. In a hexagon shape. Yeah, I'm just cool. I'm just going with my feeling. Just going with my feeling, I think. I like how it kind of mixes in a little bit like that. It's kind of cool. Feels I don't know what it feels like. I don't know what it reminds me of, but it reminds me of something, and I can't put my finger on it. It's nice though. I like the fact that it's a bit rough around the edges, and that it's not like all perfect. I like that. Makes me smile. I'll put that red a bit up further, I think. There we go. Okay, red needs to go up to there. I mean, a beach needs, every beach needs a dinosaur. Right, Laura, it doesn't, sweetheart, right? We need to chat. It doesn't, does it though? Huh? This is exactly the vibe. And then a pina colada under it. Honey, pina colada under the thing. Pina colada in my mouth, chicken. In my mouth. Miss a pina colada. Okay, here we go. Oh. Love it. Cool. It's kind of cute. It's going to take years to dry, but I don't care. Worth it. Worth it. Oh yeah. Cool. Love it. It's just fantastic. I'm so bloody happy. Amy, but no, but this would be the shape. Pineapple. Something about pineapple. It's fine. Look, I am figuring it out. I feel very positive about the direction we're going in, which Lord only knows where that is. I'll be perfectly honest. What's this now? Winnie, go round, you lazy. I'm not having you clawing at the door. Oh. I love the randomness of it all. I've checked Amazon. Oh, honestly, you're on fire. So a 5ml of Quinn Coral is $19, and 5ml Cobalt Teal is $10. Oh my god. $20? What's that in English money? $20? $20 is half my weekly shop, I feel, for food. just adding a bit of this yellow. I don't know why. I think it adds nothing whatsoever. Yeah. It adds absolutely nothing. Now, what do I want to do with up there? Do you want to stick with the night sky? Oh, here the rain comes, guys. Here the rain comes. Right, shall I stick with the night sky, or shall I try and don't know. I don't know. I'll just oh. Maybe it could be dusk, maybe. I love the umbrella. Happy vibes, I know. Amy, okay, but I was just on Amazon. I just found a pencil wrap that's like a burrito. Right, everyone off Amazon immediately, right? Jesus. Honest to God, you and Amy, you do not need a burrito pencil roll, honey, right? I'm going to be the voice you need, right? I don't know your situation, but I'm just going to put it out there and say that you don't need it. I'm going to be the voice of reason in this pandemic of a moment. You know, we are the worst and we don't need it, all right? Are you listening? You purchased it, haven't you? You purchased a bloody burrito. Oh, God, it's a pandemic. It's happened. This is delightful. Love it. Right. I think it might be around £15. Okay, that's not as bad as a half a weekly shop, but it's, you know. The two colours. Oh my word. I know when you think about the hundreds and hundreds of pounds in pencils I have, it's kind of ironic. What's that? I'm not making more suggestions. I think I've created enough chaos for one day. Yeah, I actually haven't, mainly because I could never condense myself. Right, okay, yes, don't be silly. Step away from the burrito. Laurie, step away from the bloody burrito. Amy, do not send the link to the burrito. What is going on, guys? Why am I being the voice of reason? That never happens. That literally never happens. What is going on? Look, I know we're all on a creative sort of dry spell, right? But that is absolutely no reason to try and fill that void with a burrito pencil roll, guys. Bloody hell. Unbelievable. Right, I'm loving this. It's spontaneous, it's quirky, I'm feeling a really happy vibe. Love it. Yes, I'm really, really enjoying this whole vibe right now. It's really quite essential to my well-being. What's this now? I actually haven't made it because Reb, the make baby blankets up. Right, Reb, stop it. It's absolutely ridiculous. I stepped away, but at least look at it. I can only imagine, right? First time for everything. I've already sent the link. You guys are terrible. Yes, there is a first time for everything. You are absolutely right, Laurie. But I don't think I had this conversation with you, Laurie. I'll be perfectly honest. Honest to God, guys, it's ridiculous. What on earth? I don't know what's going on with this colour. Let's try and lighten this up. I'm not really happy with this. I want it to be lighter. Here we go. Do I even like that colour? Do I even like it? I don't know. Do I though? I don't know. I'm gonna say no. I'm just not convinced. Not convinced. Not convinced about that at all. Oh, that's quite nice there. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Okay. That's quite nice against that. Yes. Love it. Feeling it. Feeling it. It needs a different colour though. I don't know what colour it needs, but it needs it. There's a burrito. Honestly, shares in burrito type stuff is going to go up by about 15% because of this whole conversation. Bloody hell. I also know that my Facebook is going to be full of burrito stuff now. Burrito blankets, burrito footstools, burrito bedding, burritos. Right, let's try and... Oh, I do love this green. This is a really beautiful, beautiful green. Not gonna lie. Okay, I've got an idea. Slightly. I'm gonna do it. I've decided. I'm gonna do it. Right, where's a pink? I need a pink, like an absolutely offensive pink. Right, is that? Okay, let's try and mix it on that then, shall we? Right, let's do a bit of that. The pink I had before, I think, would be quite nice. Let's do that. Okay. Got an idea. Here we go. That's what I'm saying now. Okay, now I don't think I want any more adventures. Alice in Wonderland. Amy, probably because you've said burrito 400 times. Well, yes, you're right. Which is entirely your fault. So, there's that. It's not the pink I want. So let's try and lighten this bad boy up a little bit, because I think it's more on the red side and I want it to be more on the pink side. Okay, that's a bit better. It's a bit better. Okay. I should just go and get the palette, but I can't be bothered to move. I'm gonna, yeah, do I? Yeah, bit lighter. Oh, you absolute sodding. Oh, drop the brush, I'm going to splatter it over myself. An absolute bloody nightmare. Okay, get off. Okay, I'm just going to do that a minute. I've got an idea though, so don't freak out. Okay, cool. Okay, that's a little bit better. A little bit. It's a towel. How cute is that? Oh, it's so sad. I love it. How beautiful it is. That's cute. Cool. Gonna leave it like that. But I have a lot of paint on here, so I'm probably going to balls in a handbag. Do you know when you run out of space? This is one of those moments. Okay, let's plonk a bit of paper in there. Yeah, that's a little bit dry. Yeah, okay, let's do that. And then we will use that to do this. Okay, wicked. Yeah, wicked. Why not? Okay. Cool. Just do a ground. Yeah. Never waste a thing. Who doesn't love a pink ground? I know a lot of artists actually that paint on pink grounds. Some of the results is absolutely tremendous. It's not an ideal way to paint, but there we are. There we go. Oh yeah, that colour is just delicious. I don't know what I'm going to do on it, but I'll do something. Stunning. Brilliant. Sorry about the rain. It's always the way, isn't it? It didn't say it was going to rain, but it's the weatherman lied. The weatherman is a total liar. Okay. So I feel good about this. We've achieved quite a lot actually, really. What's everyone saying? No one controls anyone's mouth. That is absolutely true, Amy, but I'm still going to blame you, and there's nothing you can stop. There's nothing you can say to stop me. I usually blame Laura, so I'm just going to leave it off. That was beautiful. I love an orange ground. Yes. Leslie, I'm happily sitting here drawing, listening to all the madness. Good for you, Leslie. Good for you. Oh, love that colour. Love it. I also like making different swatches for different projects on the same page. I think that... Oh, just covered that thing in paint. Why am I not surprised? It's my husband's actually. Oops. Oh well. I think it makes for a really nice experiment, you know. Right, just screw that out a bit. What I'm probably thinking about doing is going in with some pencil and doing some details. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to put this colour around a little bit, just so it just ties in with, you know, everything. Although that one up there has got to go because that looks like corpse colour, so does that bit there. Right, cool, happy. Happy. Now what was I doing? Trying to drown the bloody thing out. Sorry about the rain. I'm just going to do the water. Look at the corpse colour water. Ugh, gross. Okay, thinking about putting the paints away and trying to get some pencil stuff on the go. I think, yeah, pop this away quick. I think that would be kind of cool. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I think that needs to be redone, not redone, but it needs to be added with some pencil, doesn't it? That needs to dry, that needs to dry, that needs to dry, everything needs to bloody dry. But where's that other one that I did? That one is dry, that one needs to dry. Cool. Ah, I know. The pencil only is drying now. Balls. Oh, so annoying. Okay. Ow. Sorry about the noise. It's so annoying. Amy, that rain is so relaxing. I think it probably does. I think I'm just conscious because obviously when you're doing a live, conscious of that, aren't you? But it is actually really refreshing. Heat is just, I'm not good with heat anymore. At all. Okay. So, I'm feeling I want to keep this all as watercolour. Yeah, probably going to do that. Keep that all as watercolour, to be fair. But we do need to annotate this quick. Right, let's annotate it. Inspo. The inspiration for this was Salisbury Cathedral and Stain Windows. Stain Windows, and I'm going to go Project Home. Yeah, wicked. I'm happy with that. Put a bit of paper between that. That's so beautiful, isn't it? Really nice. Really like that. We are so close to finishing this bloody sketch. I do like the... Ooh, right, I've got an idea, actually. I'm going to be a naughty sausage roll. Okay. Let's try a bit of this for a sec. I need to sharpen this. Bye, Anna. Keep up the fun. Have a good evening, Anna. Right, I'm going to try and do a bit of, like a little swatch of diamonds between this, just for a little experiment, just seeing how it goes. I'm annoyed that I actually put that on there now. Cool. Amy, I'm sadly yet to be motivated to do anything. Oh, honey. Well, you're still part of the conversation, aren't you, love? You know, you're still part of it. You're still engaging and talking about creative stuff. Sometimes that's good enough. Sometimes, you know. I'm going to try and peter this one out a little bit because I'm just going to come down now, guys. I'm so sorry. This is why I can't concentrate. Jesus. I can't hear myself speak. The deluge. Yeah. God. That's gonna put me to sleep. It's so loud. It's extremely loud. I have really, really, really good headphones. And so, oh my word. Holy crap. I know. It will pass. It should pass. Oh, see, it's passing, it's passing. No, it's not passing. Is it passing? It's passing. It will pass. I'm sure it will pass. Quite unreal. How's it going? Oh, thank God. Is it passing? Please let it pass. I've got a bloody headache. At least you guys are alright, I suppose. That's fine. That's quite nice. Although, I am feeling like that is got a scale vibe to it. Oh, it's passing. Oh, it's passing. You have angered the gods. Right, first of all, I think the only thing that's angered the gods is that horrible, horrible corpse colour that we decided to laden our sketchbooks with. Right, here we are, look. Right, I feel it's got a very, what's it called? Oh my God, that was so bloody loud. Can't even hear myself think now. I feel like it's got a very, oh, it's coming back. It's coming back! I think it's got, oh my God. I need my loop ears, you know, and some three chickens on my shoulder. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. Laura, you angered the gods. let me get the ears. Yeah, ears are in, it's fine. Note to self, it might be pretty to be something that freeze to death. And amongst all of that, you'll go down. Scales. I feel like that's really I'm so sorry. It's Amy and her burrito. I swear to God, the burrito has $100. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's the bloody parasol. I've done my stained glass window a disservice. I feel the scale, it's for the mermaid backseat, for a mermaid card, which I'm not really happy with. So, I'm going to do another little experiment somewhere here. Do it more colourful, I feel. Colourful. Jesus. The lips are moving, but I can't hear. I'm so sorry. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I'm sorry. It's calming down. It's calming down. I feel. I hope. Absolutely unbelievable that. Just my luck. Okay. We have bright colours, oranges. I think it's a purple. Yeah, corpse purple. I'm inclined to agree, although I feel like I'm a bit biased towards that opinion. On account that I think it absolutely was. Hi, love. Oh, it's calmed down a bit. Oh, that's nice. Love. Please, may you put my spike bowl in the microwave for me, please? Thanks! Oh, sorry. Was that too loud? Was that too loud? The problem is I can't gauge how loud I'm being and if it's sufficient enough. Okay, so I'm feeling very much a more colourful vibe. Feeling it already. Yes. Yes. Right, now a red. I'm feeling a red. I don't know why. Let's do a big red, block of red in there. That's good. Good. Let's go with a brighter green, shall we? Oh yeah, baby. Now, one more colour. I'm going to go with my pink that I bloody love. Yes, good. I'll probably put a bit more of that in there actually. Okay, I feel my vote is for colour just because it's a bit different. What do you think? I'll put it closer to the camera so you can see. My vote is for a brighter colour just because I find it, you know, the juxtaposition a bit more extreme, which is obviously my vibe. Votes, please, guys. Votes. Votes. Yes, defo that one. Right, let's like that one. Okay, so let's recreate that then, shall we? That was insane. That was absolutely insane, wasn't it? That was insane. Although what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something now. I'll go here and make it bigger. Hopefully this will work. Is it this one? Oh, it's not this one. Let's make that smaller. Oh, make you smaller. I'm going to take you. Sorry about the wobbly, but I need to show you something. Look at that colour. That is my colour, and it's in a hydrangea, and I'm so excited. There's roses there too that are pink roses, but that one, is that not my colour? I love it. But it's my garden's an absolute shit here, so I apologise. If I'll make me bigger whilst I'm doing this because it can be nauseating for some people. Oh, I'm being an absolute tripe. Oh. Right, okay, I think we're on it. No, we're absolutely not. I can see it from behind. Oh god, I'm getting so annoyed with my camera skills, or lack thereof. Okay, cool. That'll do. There we go. Yay! So I'm so delighted. Wobbly, sorry. I am very, very delighted that that hydrangea is that colour. It's like it's meant to be, isn't it? It's like it's meant to be. Actually, what am I doing? What I might do is add a few more of those diamonds, potentially. I'm very much for this vibe. I just feel like it just gives that pop, that brightness that I'm missing. I feel like this is more like, you know, merged in. Let's see if I can go over it a little bit with some other colours. Oh, I think the gods are coming back. Balls. Okay, this is fantastic. Also, although most of you will, if we could give the video a like, it really helps me out. I'm starting to be a bit more responsible. You guys are always like, remember to do this. And I'm useless. I'm absolutely bloody useless. Okay, that's a little bit better, I feel. I feel a bit more... I feel a bit happier with that, I feel. That's good. It's less shit. Right, brilliant, fabulous. Oh, it's just going such a good idea at least, just to jump on and just do it. Just do it. Right, cool. Love that. yeah, love it. I love the diamonds, really do. And my favourite one, I think, my favourite diamond piece, I think, is in here. I'll show you. I don't want to show you too much because I am going to be doing a... Oh, here it is. I watched a little video of me doing this the other day, and I was just so delighted. It's one of my favourites. I just love the banal scene of the clothes just on the washing line. I don't know why, it's just so delightful. I have no idea, I couldn't even tell you why, but it is. It's just, it just makes me smile. So yeah, I'll try not to show you loads because this will be a sketchbook tour. Did we agree? What did we agree to? Did we agree that we were going to wait until I'd finished the big one and the A5 and we'll do a full sketchbook tour marathon? Did we agree to that? I can't remember. Cannot for the life of me remember now. Yeah. A part of me wants to invest the time in doing this all over. I just feel like it would be a waste of time because I can't be bothered. It's not really, doesn't really bode well, does it? Do you know what I mean? I just really want to do that background all over. I'm probably just going to map it out. Let's just map it out, guys. I'm not committed to actually doing it. I'm just going to map it out. But it is so time consuming. That's the other thing. I'm not a time consuming gal at all. I'm more of a slapdash. I want results immediately. Although I do feel the rain coming back. What is going on with the weather tonight, guys? Jesus. Okay. It's not going to be perfect either. Do you think it's worth investing the time? Laura, you need an assistant. Oh, honey, do I ever. I would absolutely love an assistant. Oh, I would love an assistant. I think we all would, wouldn't we? Wouldn't we love an assistant? But I do. Oh, I would love an assistant. I'll just do this section, hope for the best. What about that then, shall we? Okay. Let's do that. Let us do that. I'll make the diamonds a little bit bigger. It's less of a chore then, I think. I do like the time spent on when you do something like this, that you take the time to do it behind the work. I've done pieces that the diamonds, I do the diamonds first and then do a work on top. I'm not really enamoured by that so much, but I do much prefer, yeah, I very much prefer just taking the time to do it behind the work. It's oddly enough, you do less, but it is a lot more time consuming. I don't know why. I literally don't know why. Marvellous. Reds. I want to be bright colours. Just to see what it looks like. If my thoughts are right. I feel like it is. I feel like it's going to work. I wouldn't tell you why, but I feel like it will work. Oops, sorry. Smacked you there. Smacked. Yeah, I feel like it's going to work. yellow. I'm just thinking about what it would be like to have an assistant. The amount we could do together. Oh my word, that would be great. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be just marvellous? Have someone to get me in line. Yeah, you'd have to be strong enough to get me in line. That would definitely be like, right. Could you see yourself fighting lions in nothing but a pair of flip-flops and an ill-fitting bra? That would be my first question. It might seem completely delusional, but believe me, it's a very important question. Right, because that, and they'll be like, well, why? Why is that relevant, may I ask? And I'll be like, well, because that's the equivalent of what it would take to get me to do anything on time. You know, yeah, it's less of an assistant, more of a manager, really, or a nurse. Yes, this is good. I like it. It was a very, very good idea. Well done. Just to give a bit of more of an impression. Love it. Okay, how do we feel? About this idea. Was I right? Or am I living in my own little world with it? How do we feel? I need a hole for that. See, it does look like the light shining through, which is something I want to try and capture with the piece, with my piece from, with my idea. Good, good, good. That's good. That's a very positive sign. Well done. Okay, I really, really like that. I feel positive about it. I also like the absence of lines in this side. I don't like this. So I might cover that up because actually it's depressing me, insanely so. What's wrong? I'm doing this for a reason. I know you're going to hate me for it, but I've got to do it. If you can hear my husband shouting in the background, it's because he's trying to feed our children, or my fur babies, carrots. And Winston is extremely aggressive. He's a complete knob about it. Okay. That's better. Yes, get rid of that bit. That's good. Love it. I can see that now. Very good decision. Thank you, Laura. I feel it's good too. Yes, that's good. Love it. Oh, I've such enjoyment tonight. Right, I'm gonna go and have some dinner because I feel my stomach starting to growl, and I'm a horrible, horrible person when I'm hungry. Why are we surprised? I will take some photos of what we've done this evening. I will leave out the swatchy stuff. I just don't see the point. And I'll also add a picture of, what was it? The stained glass window to it so you can actually see it. So it kind of contextualises all what my vision. I will also more than likely do a little bit more work on the beach scene, because I have visions of creating like a candy stripe towel with tassels. So I'm going to do that, and I'm probably going to do like a night sky and make it more of a night scene, I think, is what I'm thinking. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. Love this. I feel like we're getting that light through, which is exciting. Got my vision. Got my vision. My vision, guys. My vision. Thank you so much for joining me in this impromptu live. I will be doing some shorts over the weekend. And I'll be doing an edited video for next week as well. I also hope to get the workshop, Patreon workshop out next week too. YouTube will get a small condensed version of that same workshop. I'm so excited. Anyway, love you guys. You are the bestest ever. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll speak to you soon.